Hi, I'm Random Trashy, welcome to the channel. So a little while ago now, the guys over at Military First reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in trying out some Helikon products. Now I said yes, obviously, always very happy to get my hands on new products. This is the Wolfhound Jacket. This is kind of a mid-layer jacket, so it's not a hard shell, it's not a base layer. This is sort of an outdoors jacket that you could get away with wearing as soon as the conditions got really strong, very heavy rain, heavy wind, anything like that, then I would advise going to a hard shell. But for a mid-level jacket or an extra layer to take out with you, this is absolutely perfect. Now, we'll take you through all of the features and everything on this jacket and then go through my experience with it. A lot of the products that I do get sent out as a little bit of a disclaimer, and for you guys that tune into the channel regularly, I never get months and months to test the product. I don't get a long time living with it, breathing with it, and spend enough time to give you a really in-depth analysis on the product itself and how it works for me. A lot of the time it's a brief overview of the product, its features. It gives you guys more information on that product that you're going to get just from a website or anything like that. And a lot of these products aren't available for you to go to in a store, pick them up, wear them, test fit them and all that sort of thing. So a lot of the products that I do cover is more of an overview, but today will be a full review as I've had the time to wear this and try this in lots of different conditions. So the material that this jacket is made out of is a very kind of robust nylon. That's the way that it's described on the Helikon website, although it's not like a nylon that I've come across before. The nice thing about it is very, very breathable. So if you are in a hot environment, I wore this on the tube a few weeks back for the heat and blaring, and we got stuck just outside one of the tube stations. It was very, very hot in there, and I had this jacket on and it still allowed me to breathe. I didn't sort of retain any sweat like that you would have if you were wearing a hard shell, for example. So it is nice and breathable. At the same time, very, very windy in the mornings, it's been cold, it's been wet, and I've still been able to wear this and it hasn't allowed any of the water to soak through. The only day that I would say that this started to really absorb moisture was when the rain was extremely heavy and it was blowing sideways across the platform. I think any jacket other than a solid hard shell in that type of environment would have absorbed rain. So it's not that this isn't waterproof, it is waterproof to an extent, the same as windproof, but in those real tough conditions, that is when this would probably start absorbing moisture. But my recommendation would be is to make sure you've got a hard shell packed away for you. Couple of nice features of this that I do really, really like. One is the low collar. The low collar on this, you know, a lot of these jackets come hooded, which is great until you have to have a plate carrier on, all of your comms running up around your neck and head. Also, if you wear a helmet or anything like that, hoods can just get in the way. This nice low collar sits nice and low around the neck, which means it doesn't interfere with anything like communications, hydration lines, once you've got your plate carrier on, all that sort of thing. This nice low neckline, it really does stay out of the way. Nice accessible pockets. Although they do sit where the straps of my plate carrier sit, you can sort of get to them if you need to. And that is because they are very flat. A lot of the jackets that you see in this style will have an angled back pocket like so, which means you have to pull the zips in and towards the plate carrier. Where they sit quite flat, you can sort of get your hands into them. Nice big chest pocket here, again, with a nice YKK zipper on, and it goes back deep inside the jacket, as you can see. I'm just going to put my hand in here. It's this whole area here, as you can see, so like the whole breast of the pocket. You know, so you've got a large area for storing and stashing stuff there. One of my favourite things is probably the cuffs. Now, this is going to be quite hard to show you, but it is a very strange material that's on here. Now, I've looked on the Helikon Tex website and they don't actually label what this material is. Very light and stretchy. At the same time, it feels almost a little bit like neoprene. Now, I've had this cuff extremely wet when I was reaching down to pick something up off of the floor. You know, this went fully submerged in water. I put my hand into a puddle and this didn't actually absorb any moisture at all. When I pulled it out, it was almost dry as I removed it from the water. So I'm not sure what sort of coating or material that is, but it's absolutely awesome. Did not get wet at all, even though when it was fully submerged. So the whole jacket's like that. I've got nice patches on the outer arms there for any morale patches or any kind of ID badges or anything like that. Nice big zip down the front, nice zip pulls on here with your little material on. You've got the little gripper on there as well. I'm just going to spin this round to the back. Pretty standard, to be honest. Nice tapered cut, nice low cut as well on the jacket. It doesn't sit particularly long, you know, this is going to sit just above a belt line, and you've got a retainment system in here for you to be able to tighten that up if it is getting cold, just to stop any wind getting in. I'm just going to open this zipper up and show you the inside of the jacket. You've got a fleece liner around the neck here, and then on the inside we've got a nice neoprene finish, and then we've got a very large internal pocket here. So that's just like a large jacket pocket. On the right hand side you can see you've got some labels and some information about washing it and that sort of thing. And it's called the Climashield Apex padding, which is inside, 100% nylon. Nice feature as well, nice big breathable areas underneath the armpits, so you do get a bit of ventilation there. So if you was to wear this under a hard shell, you do know that this jacket is going to be breathing. Obviously the hard shell is going to breathe a lot less, but this jacket will be breathing while it's on the body. The good experiences that I have had with this is, wearing it in extreme cold conditions. I normally wear a t-shirt or a shirt to work, and I just throw this on over the top. Now, it has been very cold the last couple of mornings. We've had a few bits of frost and that sort of thing. So it's down near the 0 degrees in the morning. I think it was about 4 or 5 degrees yesterday morning. And I actually had this on and had no problems with just having this on with a t-shirt. Now, that shows the good thermal properties of the jacket. It retains the heat in quite well on my body. And then previous to this, when we were out actually filming for a movie that I'm in a couple of weeks, I'll be dropping some more information about that. But I actually wore this up to when we started doing some of the staging and we started going through what we were going to be doing on the day. It involved a lot of heavy movement. At the time I had a Bergen on this, I didn't have all my plate carrier on at that time, we were just going through our practice runs. And belting up and down with this on, even when I was generating a lot of heat from my body, carrying weight, doing lots of excessive movement, the jacket didn't really overheat. It kind of allowed that heat to evaporate, which is very good for the thermal properties of this, and obviously it's going to help you, keep a balanced temperature if you are wearing this for a long period of time and you're doing kind of excessive movements. So I'm really, really impressed with this as a base layer, that you would layer jackets on. So if you was going to use this and then a hard shell over the top, for example. If you are going into extremely cold temperatures, you can think about something like this with a body warmer underneath, with this over the top, and then go to a hard shell as well, just to help with that layering and obviously keeping your core nice and warm. So for the price, really impressed with the Helikon Tex products. Really hoping to get my hands on a few more of the different range as well. They do a massive variety of products. If you are interested in anything from Helikon Tex, make sure you head over to the guys over at Military First. If you do have any questions about this, any comments, any feedback, if you've got one yourself, there's some things that you want to add, anything that I've missed, please feel free to add that in the comments below. If you want to go and pick one of these up, again, head over to Military First. I will make sure that there's a link in the description below on the video. Lots more reviews, tutorials, guides. I've got a lot more different types of content coming to the video. We'll be doing another Q&A soon as well. I know they're really popular, so thank you very much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, you can subscribe now by clicking in the bottom right hand corner. If you are interested in some more jackets and outerwear, anything like that, then I will make sure that there are some more videos linked on the white eye in the top right hand corner of the video. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.